Cara Emry, and in 2007 I came and saw a play here, and I ended up coming back and seeing that play about 6 or 7 times. I fell in love with the theater right away, and it felt like home. So I was a silent observer until Russell Blackwood decided to reel me in, and first thing he asked me, first time I was in a play, was, hey, would you show your tits on stage? And I'm like, of course, Russell.
I am Joshua Ryan Devore, and it'd been a long time, and I was missing the theater, and I've been going to several theater performances, and I was like, it was around Christmas time in 2009, and I was like, you know, I'm going to just put my feelers out there and see if there's a theater somewhere in San Francisco that's auditioning. And so I did a search engine. The first theater that came up on the list was Thrillpeddlers. I really wanted this. I wanted to be a part of it as much as I could, whether that was acting on stage or cleaning toilets or doing costumes. I was game for all of it, and so I think that I earned my keep by doing all of those things. So I put together a piece, a song, and kind of a character song, and then a small monologue, and came in and auditioned for it. Met Scrumbly and Flynn DeMarco, who I had actually been speaking to the day before about, because I'm a hairdresser, I'd been on the phone with Flynn, not knowing that he was also with the Thrillpeddlers, asking him for a job at Glamorama here in town to cut hair. And met them, and they offered me a part within a week after the audition, and the rest is history.
I need to make sure we haven't overlooked anything.
Haven't you talked to him enough? Just a pity cup, though.
Oh, it's all right, Bernard. I'm beginning to suspect that Mr. McDonough listens for pleasure.
So The Drug is, it's a play that is completely Grand Guignol, and you'll know that by the ending, which I won't reveal. I play Claudine Van Ness, but she comes off as a callous, cold, frigid woman who is not getting any sex from her husband, and she seems passionless. It turns out that she's quite the femme fatale and has quite a different personality. And I love to play those switch roles. Being I'm actually kind of a switch myself, I can really relate to that. Going from one thing to the other, something completely contradictory within you. I like to display that, and this play gives me an opportunity to do that in a truly Thrillpeddler way.
So here we are, through the door of the Hypnodrome.
Yeah. You're about ready to go to New York, you said? Or have you got any write-ups?
We're in timeout, New York.
No, you're not.
Yes.
Wow. And you're still talking to me. That's cool.
I'm feeling pretty good about it. It keeps taking shape, but I feel like the cast is really dead on at this point. I can see the audience really responding to the play. You know, they don't know at first whether this play is totally serious or whether it's actually kind of funny or not. And now we're starting to suss it out, where the crowd is like responding the way we want them to respond. And I think it's very effective. I think tonight's show was amazing. I think the Grand Inquisitor was like dead on. People were very, very unnerved by it. And then Obvious Explanation is, that was the best version of it that we've done yet, was tonight. It was really, really great. And you know, The Drug is an interesting play because it's an adaptation of the original Grand Guignol, so it takes a little while for people, I think, to adjust to the fact that it's really a period piece, not just in setting, but in style and the type of acting. And then I think they get into it in about 5 or 10 minutes and they realize that this is what the original Grand Guignol actually looked and felt like. And it's great. I think that people were very, very entertained tonight. I'm very, very pleased.
What'd you get them to come?
So I would entice people to come see a show at the Hypnodrome, to come visit us Thrillpeddlers, first by saying, it's very sexy. Then I would suggest getting a shock box while you're here. We have recreated the 1920s trysting boxes at the edge of the seating in the back. Each of them has a little curtain that you can pull so that you can see the show, but the show can't see you. And basically you will be watching shows that are cross between comedy, sex farces, back to horror plays with lots of blood, and then back into a comedy or a sex farce. So it's what we call the hot and cold shower. So your date will be embracing you in the dark. Also, we have a spook show for every show that we put on, and that's kind of our trademark, and we have a lot of fun putting it on. And I think that that's one of the reasons why a lot of people come here, is because we include comedy, gore, and spook shows.